These radiuses, they're not working. We gotta remake these pieces. So I have all my frame pieces stacked up right here, and what we're going to be doing now is actually cutting a groove in all these pieces, so basically this panel can fit perfectly inside of this frame. And what I'm going to be using is my table saw because, well, in my router table I don't have the exact same bit thickness of this panel. So I'm going to be doing one pass through the table saw, flipping it over and going through again to make sure that it's exactly the thickness of this panel. So let's start cutting. So all the pieces for the frame are put together and they're perfect. The 45s came out great, and also the groove with the panel all fits together nicely. So what we're going to do now is actually take this entire frame apart. We're going to go over to the router table. We're going to put some inlays inside this right down the middle, and it's going to be walnut. So let's start cutting. Alright guys, so we got a whole arrangement of pieces here. You guys can see we got 4 in total. We have 5 for some reason. Nah, this is a test piece. Just messing with you guys. So we got all our pieces here for our frame. What we did is we added that inlay groove inside along with a round over on the inside. So this is actually going to go in towards the actual piece. So it'll look really nice, making a just kind of a different design. I don't know, want to change it up, make something special. But what we're going to be doing now is applying the finish oil to this sign right here, along with all the letters that spell out Paddington. So we're going to get the finish oil out right now, stir it up, start applying it. So let's get it going.
1, 2, 3.
So the frame is all glued up and it didn't turn out that good, unfortunately, but that's okay because, well, I'm just gonna cut this off. We're gonna make a new one because something happened with the miters. They did match up, but when you pull out that glue and you start gluing stuff together, something happened, it slipped, the miters didn't match up nice. There's something happened with the radius that I did on the router table. It doesn't look very good. So we're just gonna make new pieces. We're gonna make sure it's all nice and straight. We're not gonna try the whole radius thing again. And let's just start making some new pieces. So as you know, we did try to make that crazy frame with the radius on the inside and the inlay line on the top. We were gonna put walnut inside of the inlay, and well, I made a new frame. We got it all fitted up really nice, and I really don't want to put an inlay line in it because I think it would ruin it. It really pops the way it is, just like so. I know it's pretty basic, but the basic stuff also looks really good sometimes, and that's what we're gonna stick with. So let's start gluing this thing up. So I finished sanding the frame, and the types of grits of sandpaper I use is a 120 grit, a 180 grit, a 220 grit, and also a 320 grit. After I use all those, I apply my finish, and we have to apply the finish to this frame right now, and also attach all these letters to this panel, and we'll be complete.